Peace be upon you.
A total of 97% of women agreed that a woman's obedience to her husband defines her as a good wife. This is according to a survey by Sisters in Islam or SIS, showing that conservative beliefs are still prevalent among Muslim women in the country despite of progress in terms of demanding better equality.
That narrative of obedience is something that we've always grown up with, as a child. You are taught, that to be, obedient to your parents, to never question them. So that's one dynamic in the relationship. But then, but you are already in that relationship with them. And yet, since you are small, this figure of a husband, you don't know what he's going to look like, you don't know what he is or whatever, whether he is a decent human being, but you are already told and taught that you must obey him. And that's why you come into a situation where it took us so long to get the Domestic Violence Act going for us, because there is this understanding and notion that Muslim women, if they are disobedient to their husbands, that they can be beaten up.
Prominent activist Datin Paduka Marina Mahathir invited policymakers to read the survey on Malaysian Muslim women and engage with SIS on the issues highlighted in order to achieve policy shifts towards gender equality.
It should be of interest to them to look at this survey itself, because they have in the past also responded to reality. I mean, if you remember one time, they would never allow any women to stand for election.
Yeah.
And then they realized that, if half the electorate is women, they better have candidates who look like half of the electorate. And then they allowed women to stand, and the women win as well. And if they understand this, what women really want, they might, just like we hope all the other parties too, will see that there's something to be said for change.
She also highlighted that many things that were once considered as radical or extreme are now seen as mainstream.
Once upon a time, even wearing the hijab was considered a very different and kind of radical move, but now it's mainstream. That's okay, but now even the niqab has become something that seems to be thought of as okay as well, because you see it in ads, and you do see women going around. This is something that was once considered radical and extreme. I mean, the other example I gave was about polygamy. It used to be something that was like kind of hush-hush.
Right.
You don't talk openly, you certainly don't boast about it. But now some people do, because they think that that's a measure of their success in life, a men's measure of success in life.
The survey was carried out by market research firm Ipsos between 2018 and 2019 in 2 phases, involving 675 Muslim women across the country aged between 18 and 55.